Hi, I'm Terry Gibbs, train99.com, and I bought some trains in a live auction a couple weeks ago, and they just came in the mail, and I decided I'd have my friend Tony come over and hold the camera while I unbox them. This right here is the auction that I saw on LiveAuctions, and I collect these kind of trains right here, and if you look, that stands out right there. These are just post-war junk. Looks like they're repainted. This is definitely repainted. This is probably repainted. This is just a cheap engine, but that is something that's special. They only come up for auction, very rare. And what I think that is this color engine on this, which this is a peacock. This is pea blue or peacock. This is pea green. And so the auctioneer just had these pictures for me to look at, and I looked at them, and then I went and sent him an email and said, hey, can you send me some more pictures? So what they did was they took a bunch of pictures of the little green engine and uploaded them. And if you look, see, this has got brass handrails. This is brass handrails. This is brass tone right here, which is kind of an indicator of something special going on in the 20s. Same thing there. Usually these parts are nickel. So they sent these pictures, and basically it looks right. It just says this is right. That's a rare engine. Even if you look, you can see this little rib right here. And the same thing here, which is a later motor, and they added that in the mid-20s, which I think these are some kind of clean outs from the mid-20s, because this is an engine that was only made into the mid-20s, but it's a color that they didn't start using until 1927. Now, so I looked at all this stuff and I said, okay, this is worth $100 a piece. That's worth $200. It's $400. $50 for that. $50 for that's $500. Maybe $75 for that. And then this set. So there's like $600 to $800 worth of stuff plus that engine. That if it's real, I would pay $1,500 for that without even thinking it'd train me. So I went ahead and bid, and I won it for $1,000. I bid $1,500, figure I could sell all the other stuff. They charged me $200 buyer's premium, 20%, and they charged me $218 to ship and pack it. Now we'll go in the other room, and I'll show you the box, and we'll unpack it. You can turn that on. Okay, so this is the box that I got. UPS Ground, this box came to me. Now, they charged me, and this is Leonard Auction, and they got their little sticker right here. They charged me $218 to pack and ship this. This box is 19 inches square, or a cube, 19 inches, and it's 36 pounds. Now, I looked, and if I ship this box as an eBay seller with the top rated seller account and all that discounts that I get with the shipping, it would cost me $48.23 to ship this box. If I walked into the UPS store, it would cost me about $100. And then I'd have to buy the box, which would probably be, to buy one retail, maybe $10, $12, and all the packing inside. So really, well, it sounds like $218 shipping is a lot of money. I just consider it a cost of getting something neat, especially if they take good care. And this is solidly packed. It's not like they just threw everything in there. And we're gonna get this open and see exactly how well they packed. I'm gonna cut this open here. And you see this, since I sell on eBay and teach that, I just cut right through that label. And when I ship things, I try to never put the label through the seam. I'll put the label over here. So if someone buys the box, gets it, and opens it, they can tape it back shut and just write return to sender on it, and to get it back to me. so they don't destroy the label. Now this box is, and I'm gonna set it down here on the garbage can. It's 36 pounds, and it's full of peanuts. And then, oh look, there's another, can you see in there? There's another box in there. Yeah, I got this. I thought I would need it. So they've double boxed it, and it's like, that's cool. So it shows that they care a bit. That was on the clock that I bought when I got the garbage. So get that. Get this cutter. That's nice. And we'll cut this. See what's in here. But this shows that these people were caring. And remember, I paid them $218 to ship this, so they made $100 or $75 for the packing. And if that's what they're charging, they can spend an hour doing it right, and it looks like they did. Now they have all the stuff is individually wrapped. This is in a box. Right, this is not in a box. This is probably going to be the green engine, right? We'll set that aside, and it's in a box inside there, right? This is probably the dark green one. That's the 254. 252. This has to be one of those 629 or 529 passenger cars. There's another engine. All right, and with this, I don't like it when they do this with the tape. You know, this isn't all that bad, but I've damaged things with trying to get that off. I prefer to wrap it with the bubble, with the paper, then with the bubble wrap, then wrap it again with paper instead of the tape. Yes, it is one of those passenger cars. Passenger car. Oh, shit. No. These are those 3G ones. I mean, it looks like they got them taped together in a bundle. If I was buying those, I might not be happy about the way they pack those, but from my point of view, those are just junk. So I would have wanted like a piece of cardboard between them. So, okay, we're done with that. Let me put this down here. Move this over here too, because that stinks. All right. I'm gonna go through and open these one at a time. We'll save this for later. It's a bunch of stuff. It's like Christmas. Back when eBay first started with the online stuff, it was like Christmas because we would buy stuff and there was so much to buy that you go to the post office, you have no idea what it was. You know, and it was just, man, coming in every week, some kind of cool trains. Sometimes you'd unwrap them and they would be fantastic. Where's the knife? And sometimes you'd unwrap them and they'd just be absolute garbage. And back then it was all buyer beware, you know. Yeah, see with this is difficult. So what I'm doing is this is the bottom of it. And I'll just cut this. It's like oysters. And take this out. Oh, it's just, they got a panic. I didn't think they had panic. That's all. See, the stripes on these always go from people picking them up like this. And that's why you can't hardly see the stripes in there. And then maybe somebody cleaned this. You know, it needs a pantograph. I have those in parts. But this is probably a $200 engine. It's from about 1954, I think. That's pretty cool. You know, it might be something that could be fun to run around the layout once or twice. It's not really something I want. Same thing here. These are the wheels. Cut through. You wouldn't want to do that on the top of the engine. You'd have a big scratch up there. Pantographs with that one. This is a 2332. Yeah, 32. It's a single motor. See, this one's got 2 motors in it. It doesn't have the metal tires like that. So this engine in this shape, and it just has a black brush plate in there. Red adds a little money, but it's got a black brush plate. What's cool about these, that one has a battery in it for the horn. This one has the horn up in here, and it's mechanical. It's not the same as the later horn. And I really like the sound of these. So maybe I'll take the horn out of one of them. Now this is the second one, which this should be the same as that. And you can see they were changing from the 32 with the single motor to the 40 with the double motor. They changed where the reverse lever is. Get this ready. So now this one, this is black too. This one has dry transfers, or looks like decals that have been put on here to replace the lettering and the stripes, which to me that looks terrible. So I don't know if spending the time and putting those on there. See, here's one without that. I don't know if that adds or detracts to the value. To me, it distracts. I think it's probably still worth about the same $75 to $100. So far, I got pretty much what I expected. This is the one, 254 in here. And it's just a repainted 254. The color's off. It should be more of a dark green, more of a gloss, more green than the gray. The motor looks good. It's got good new wheels on it. So this is probably worth 75 bucks because the motor itself is worth 50. These are going to be those cars. Dogs get to come in. So a whole box, there's no food in there. She learned when she was a puppy not to eat those peanuts. Yeah, see, this got a coupler jammed in here. Probably fell off somewhere. But this is there's 3 of these cars, that's the observation, and they're the wrong color. They're companies that sell paint, and it's the wrong color. Back when I was doing restorations, you could have a pint of paint custom matched, same thing, for about 30 bucks. Now it's much more expensive. Yeah, see, he just painted the body on this and then replaced the plates. This whole maroon piece is one section, and it has the lettering on it. So whoever did this just painted the green body and then put the plates back in. This should be the engine for those, if I'm guessing correctly. this is the other engine. This is a 252. The wheels are broken, but this is in fairly nice shape. Oh, maybe not. It's kind of neat, but I don't think that's the one that was with those. This yeah, a couple of years ago, the 252 comes, the earliest comes Peacock, which is the color of this engine here. A couple of years ago on eBay or on LiveAuction, I bought a 252 in dark green, which the dark green ones didn't have the hand reverse. Very, very rare. See, this is another one. And these are two variations, a strap headlight and a cast headlight. This one is, which just over here you can't tell that it's repainted. You put it next to the color it's supposed to be or trying to be, and you can see it's repainted. And this is the earlier one, and you can tell this has got the hook in it, or the loop for the latch, or combination latch coupler. And it matches these cars, which only have one journal, and they only have, and there's no journal box. But that's the set, so that's just a, you know, I guess if somebody didn't care that the stuff was repainted, that would be a nice set. So what do I got left? I got the cool engine, which I'm assuming is that one. And then I got, this is the dark green one, right? This is the dark green. This is the dark green engine. Right, it's kind of neat. It has the brass handrails on it. It's been re-wheeled. See, this does not have that ridge in there that we were talking about. See how that one has the ridges later. So that's kind of neat. How come there's two left? What's missing? I don't know. What's the green? What the hell is that? Oh, these are the boxes that were in that picture. Okay. See, I didn't know what I was doing, but I still managed to get there. Yeah, these are the empty boxes for the passenger car. This is probably my shipping review. Put that together. That's $20 right there. So glad to have that. Okay, so I got all this stuff, and so far this has about been what I thought. This is a good solid $200 engine here. These are 75 to 100. This is 75 bucks. This is about 75, maybe 100, but probably not. This is a nice $100 set of trains, 50, 75 bucks for there. So about 600 to 800 with all that. So this is the telling thing. And hopefully this is gonna be like this color. So let's see what we got. Ooh, it's not. It's a different color. It is real. It's not the same color. It's just a shade off. But this is actually real paint on here. This is not repainted. See, it's the same as this. Same motor. That is just cool. Yeah, see, I'd pay $1,500 for this at a train meet. So I did really good. That means that when I'm done, $1,418 was what all this cost. I had that. So I get done selling all that. I'll end up with this for $600 to $800, depending on what I get for that stuff. And I am happy. So see, here's some trains. This is the regular production one. These are just rare, cleaning out the warehouses, making them as paint samples. I don't know why they made them, but I'm just glad to get them. So I did really good with this. So if you're watching on YouTube, in the description there's a link to the website. You can see more pictures of these cool engines like this. And thanks for watching.